So what's going on, everybody? Odd Man 105, aka the Odd One here. And that's right, it's back. My long-running series on how to get rich in GTA 5 online from zero to millions, and I'm talking millions of dollars, called Squalor to Baller makes its triumphant return. So in today's video, I'm finally going to do something about Yusef calling me every freaking time I log into GTA Online. We're buying a salvage yard, and to the extent possible, we'll fully outfit it. From there, we'll review the robbery vehicles for this week and discuss some options for making money with the vehicle robberies. And we'll do some tow truck services to maximize our salvage yard's daily income. And we'll do all of this right after the drop. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, as part of this ongoing series, Squalor to Baller, we're always on the hunt for new and lucrative business opportunities in Grand Theft Auto Online. And with the release of the Chop Shop DLC, the salvage yard property is one of those businesses. So this is a great opportunity to invest in a salvage yard if you've been on the fence like I have. Now, before we begin, let's discuss the problems with the salvage yard property. There are two major problems. Number one, the high buy-in cost. Before any business bonuses, a fully upgraded salvage yard property can cost you upwards of $5.7 million, and it could be weeks before you see a return on that initial investment. Number two, the vehicle robberies have a 1-week cooldown, meaning that you can only steal 3 vehicles per week. That's a stupid, boneheaded decision on the part of Rockstar Games, but hopefully they'll fix that sometime in the future. Now, in order to purchase a salvage yard property, you must first get this telephone call from Liberty City's very own Yusef.
At last! I got you! You know, you are a very hard person to reach. But then, so is Yusef. So this is a very special occasion. A meeting of titans. Now, let me open the kimono and show you my business. I want you to invest in a partnership. There is a chain of salvage yards going into administration. Buy one of them and it will be the start of something very profitable. Well, come on, what more do you need to know? Let's pull the trigger. Come on, baby, let's hustle, let's grind, let's make some paper. I'll be in touch.
And when you're ready to purchase, simply go to Maze Bank Foreclosure and sort by salvage yards, if we can get there. There we go. Now, I say this with purchasing any property in Grand Theft Auto. It's never a good idea to purchase anything that's too far north on the map or too far south on the map. In this particular case, you specifically want to focus attention on properties that are in the city. Do not purchase either the Paleto Bay or the Sandy Shores salvage yards. These are too far north on the map, and they will make any kind of sourcing or prep missions for vehicle robberies that much more difficult. Now, of course, it's your money. You can spend it however you want, and these are the cheapest properties. However, in my opinion, they're the least profitable simply because of where they're located. So we specifically want to focus on what's here in the city. Now, of the 3 properties here in the city, the most expensive is La Puerta, but this is also the most congested in terms of the amount of junk and scrap that's around the entrance area of the salvage yard, so not necessarily recommended. The most optimum location is Strawberry because it's centrally located on the map. Okay, but since I already have this location on one character, today we're going to buy Marietta Heights. Now, I like Marietta Heights because in terms of cost for location, this is one of the best locations for the salvage yard. Now, I say one of the best, not the best. This is all subjective, by the way. So, let's go with the Marietta Heights location. Now, with tint, again, you can pick any color that you want. Let's go... You can pick anything. Like I said, let's go dark gray with this. And remember, all upgrades and modifications are 25% off as well. So that we want... Okay, the trade price. Now, I highly recommend getting the trade price if you do a lot of PvP. Vehicles are always getting destroyed or damaged, and having the trade price will reduce the cost of vehicle claims with Moore's Mutual, and it'll also reduce the cost of repairing vehicles at the LS Customs. So this you want, especially if you do a lot of PvP. Tow truck. Now, this is subjective. If you're not concerned with the aesthetics of the tow truck itself, let's see, the regular tow truck, it's $825,000 on discount, but the Beater's tow truck is only $487,000. There's no real discernible difference between the two. The normal tow truck, I believe, is slightly faster, but not by much. So you can save over $400,000, or just about $400,000, by getting the Beater's tow truck. So we'll go with that. I could care less about what this thing looks like. Now, the wall safe. This will allow your salvage yard property to store a maximum of $250,000 at one time. So without the wall safe, your daily income is limited to a maximum of $100,000. So with the wall safe, that means fewer trips to collect your daily income at the salvage yard. So this is highly recommended. And last but not least, the staff. Now, I really think that Rockstar could have done a better job with the female model here in the salvage yard, because she looks like somebody's grandmother, but I'm not going to judge. Now, hiring the additional staff will speed up the amount of time required to salvage vehicles that you bring to your salvage yard. Okay, so this is highly recommended as well. And with that being said, the total cost at 25% discount is $3,727,500. This is an absolute bargain. This is a steal. So again, if you guys are sitting on whether or not to purchase a salvage yard during this week, I highly recommend that you do it while it's on sale. So let's buy. And boom, if I can get there. There we go. Done. Let's go. So, I will see you guys over at the salvage yard. Okay, we're here.
But baby, don't go anywhere. Yo, 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 yo! There you are, my homie. Ya Allah, fucking A! Hope you don't mind, we let ourselves in. But Yusef Amir in the house!
What the fuck? Yusef, baby, are you okay?
I am fine. Fine. Look, everything's perfect. Actually, fully intentional.
Who's your friend?
Oh, it's much more than a friend. It's a business associate. Ya Allah. Now, could you send Jamal down here, please?
Jamal, honey, your cousin wants you downstairs.
No. Business first. Very good. Let me be the first to congratulate you on all this. All this, wallahi, is the good shit. For real. Is the popping, pop. Bucket. Pew, 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 pew. Wow, wallahi, I thought it was fun. Now, let me tell you why I am here. The world has changed, my friend. You have to be careful what you say now. Not so long ago, it was all the strippers, the fast cars, the coke. Now, it's the strippers, the fast cars, the coke, but no jokes. Ha! Though not a problem for you, huh? Is you keep your mouth shut. It's very wise. It's very wise indeed. Let me tell you, it's no wonder I keep hearing about someone with Los Santos in the palm of their hand. No, I say to myself, this is someone you should be in the business with. Ah, yes. The world may change, but man's best friend? No, not dogs. Cars. This is why I collect them. Yallah, you know how it is. But as with all collectors, my taste runs to the unique, yes? Cars with a provenance, a history, something no one else has. And to acquire these, I must often use unorthodox channels like you. Jamal! Put your pants back on and come down here! My apologies. You see, wallahi, my cousin is young. You may not believe this, but I too was once a party boy. Yes. But to be caught with your pants off in a business meeting, can you believe it? Unthinkable. Wallahi, Jamal has a lot to learn from us.
Sorry, cuz. My bad. I got you.
Jamal, this is embarrassing. What was the first thing I told you about working with your new boss?
You said, remember, they have iced a lot of people and often for no reason at all.
Okay, good. And the other first thing? very bad manners to do najasa in your boss's chop shop. Understand?
Sorry, okay, whoa, but cuz, real talk, I mean, you invited the...
Enough! For this kind of thing, you have the apartment my papa bought you. Now come, make a good impression. I want you to take this man under your wing. For too long, his life has been an orgy of drugs and orgies down here in Los Santos. He needs focus, he needs discipline, an apprenticeship, someone to look up to. So I give him to you for free. Jamal, explain the system.
Okay, you got it, cuz. So, my cousin Yusef here keeps a list of all the cars he wants. Now, it's my job to stay on top of it and look into how we can get them. So, if I find a way, then I will add it to your list here on the computer. And if you pick one, then all the planning we do, we keep on the DL on the wall here.
Show them the light. Hi, it's foolproof, yes.
Right. I'll look after all the research and planning. Where the car is, what approach we use, what kit you need. All you have to do is pull the trigger.
And if something goes wrong, you can always blame him. Ha! Now, I must get to my plane. Jamal, get those girls in the car. I need to get to the airport.
Yes.
Now you listen.
Girls.
Once you have a car, you ship it to me.
Friends.
I will pay you a very fair price. Very fair. Or you can break it down into parts for some quick cash, or keep it for yourself, whatever you want.
Your time. How do
You just promise to send me a little present now and then, and I will be happy. Okay, my friend? So, friends I have known for a long time, are we ready? Jamal, you are driving.
Hadn't I better stay here with the new boss and show him the computer stuff?
Yes, of course. Baby, you want to drive?
Hell yeah.
Jamal, put the song on.
Come on, cuz, that song is chuggy as fuck. No cap. Why don't you let me hook you up with something fire, huh?
What's chuggy? Jamal, what the fuck do you know? That song is a classic. Now put it on. We're rolling, baby.
Okay, so that has to be the funniest cutscene that I've ever seen in Grand Theft Auto, like ever. Friggin' Yusef is nuts. Okay, so let's begin with the walkthrough of the Salvage Yard. Now, the Salvage Yard properties operate in much the same manner as the auto shops, where there's both a legal side and an illegal side to the business. Let's discuss the legal side first. Now, as you guys can see, there are 2 bays with 2 car lifts here. This is where any salvaged vehicles, whether they're robbery vehicles or vehicles obtained through tow truck services, and we'll discuss that here in a minute as well, those vehicles will appear here in one of these 2 or both of these bays at the same time. And your mechanics over here, this guy drinking the latte, these guys will break down these vehicles for parts. Now, you'll ultimately receive cash for vehicle parts being sold. Now, the legal side of your business earns cash in 2 ways. By number 1, scrapping salvageable vehicles for parts, and number 2, your daily passive income, both of which are directly linked. Now, players can salvage a maximum of 2 vehicles every in-game day or 48 minutes, the profits of which are paid directly to you. And the more vehicles you salvage, the faster you'll accrue daily income, up to the maximum of $24,000 every 48 minutes or in-game day. So it's important to ensure that you have the maximum number of salvageable vehicles in your salvage yard at any one time. Now, the main focus of the legal side of your business is right here. This is tow truck services, and this is where you'll literally go out, locate and retrieve salvageable vehicles for scrap here at the salvage yard. Now, we'll come back to this in just a second, but you launch tow truck services from within the tow truck itself. You can also respray the tow truck any color that you want, although because I've got the Beaters tow truck, it really doesn't matter what my truck looks like. It's designed to serve one purpose, and that's to retrieve salvageable vehicles. But we'll come back to this in just a second. Let's continue with the walkthrough. Now here you have 4 stalls for robbery vehicles. Now, robbery vehicles, let's go over here and access the terminal, shall we? Become a boss. There we go. Now this is where we'll get into the illegal side of your business. Now remember that the salvage yard is actually a front for vehicle robberies. Now, vehicle robberies are basically mini heists, and they're a lot like the auto shop contracts in that there are a certain number of prep missions, robbery tasks, and of course you have the finale to steal the car. Now, remember that players can only steal 3 robbery vehicles per event week, and every new event week presents 3 brand new cars to be stolen. Now, upon completion of vehicle robberies, players have the option of selling their vehicles directly to Yusef for maximum profit, or they can salvage their vehicles for scrap at a loss, which I absolutely do not recommend under any circumstances. Remember, always sell your robbery vehicles directly to Yusef, and although you won't get attacked, be careful upon delivering your vehicles to the docks. We know that the NPCs in Grand Theft Auto suck at driving, and they will run into you for absolutely no reason. So any damage that's incurred to robbery vehicles upon delivery will be deducted from the maximum sell value of that vehicle upon delivery, so just something to keep in mind. Also, on occasion, players may be given the option of claiming at least 1 robbery vehicle per week as a personal vehicle. However, unfortunately, this is not a weekly occurrence, and as of right now, there's no guarantee that claimable robbery vehicles will return for the next upcoming event week. So again, this is something else to keep in mind. And one more thing that I would like to point out about the salvage yard is that there are claimable melee weapons located throughout. So you've got a crowbar over there. Here you've got a hammer, some first aid, even a cherry can. And I believe there's a pipe wrench located up in the office. So let's head upstairs. Now this is your wall safe hidden behind this picture here. Now, owning a wall safe will allow you to store up to a maximum of $250,000 in passive income at any one time. Without the wall safe, your salvage yard can only store $100,000. So in my opinion, the wall safe is a worthwhile investment. It'll reduce the number of times you'll need to return to your salvage yard to collect passive income or daily income. There's that pipe wrench I was talking about. As you can see, it's a claimable melee weapon if you don't already own it. Here we've got snacks, so you can refill your snacks and watch TV if you want. There's one of my favorite programs, Princess Robot Bubblegum. You can buy some junk energy drink if you want. And here is your sleeping quarters. This is where you'll spawn in your salvage yard. Now over here, of course, is your wardrobe where you can change your outfit. And we know how that works. But that's pretty much it for the interior of the salvage yard. So now let's check out some tow truck services.
Okay, so time for some almost legit work. I have details of a broken down car we can go repossess. Sending you the location now. Just hook it to the tow, and then you can bring it to the salvage yard for parts. If the owner's there, I'd avoid them, because they're gonna be pissed. And if you see the cops, floor it. Because we don't actually have a license. I mean, I said almost legit.
This guy. Okay. So our target is 1 mile away, so let's go. Okay, when you're here, simply back the tow truck up to the tow vehicle. Don't worry about scratching it, and that's it. You want to put the hammer down and don't stop for anything. Somebody might get pissed at you. And simply take the vehicle back to the salvage yard, and that's it. They didn't need that traffic light or that fire hydrant. Okay, and that's it. Boom, done. Okay, so that's 1 salvage vehicle down, 1 more to go. Now, the one interesting thing to note is that your mechanics will be physically salvaging the vehicles, and you'll see them slowly take parts off the vehicles as part of the operation, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go get another one. And guys, that's pretty much it for the salvage yard property. They're absolutely worth it in my opinion. And don't forget that in order to maximize the profit margin for your salvage yard property, you need to be stealing all 3 robbery vehicles per week and ensure that you have the maximum number of salvageable vehicles in your salvage yard at any one time to maximize your daily income as well. Now, I will have links in the description down below for walkthroughs and tutorials of the vehicle robberies, so if you're interested, check those out. And with that being said, guys, this video is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One. And if you guys found this video informative or entertaining, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a few likes while you're here, and hey, don't forget to check me out on Twitter at OddMan105. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.